This might be a hot take, but if you actually like your parents, do not introduce them to your new boyfriend. You're gonna end up hitting your mom and dad in ways that you would have never imagined. Because a little while back, I was at my parents' house for a weekly family dinner, waiting for my little sister Kayla to walk in. And when she finally does, no one was expecting this. She goes, guys, I want to introduce you to someone really special. This is Dominic, my new boyfriend. We're all shocked because Kayla never brought any man's home, right? And this tall, skinny guy goes, well, we're like, hi, it's so nice to meet you, okay? Come on, let's get to know each other as we're sitting down at the dining room table. But as my mom is serving out the food, things already started off bad. As soon as we start eating, my dad pulls the oldest trick in the book. What car do you drive? What job do you have? What school did you go to? You know, normal dad shit. But Dominic wasn't normal. Because he starts turning to my sister, whispering, tell him, da, 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 da. And my sister's like, yeah, so he actually sold his car to help fund the business he started and dropped out of school to pursue it. My dad's like, what? Sharon, are you hearing this? He can't take care of our daughter. He's uneducated. He has a little business going for him, I guess. I started feeling really bad for Dominic because he starts going, no, like looking at the gram, fiddling with everything. Kayla, tell him that's not true. No, son, if you had something to say to me, look at me in the eyes like a man. Right, but Dominic, he just couldn't do it. He turned into a shell of a human, just staring at the ground as my mom just has to add on to all of this. I knew this guy was no good. He didn't even say thank you when I gave him his food. Raised by wolves, am I right? Okay, my sister's face was all red. She was, Mom, Dad, no, that's not what he's like. Okay, he's not a bum. He's just shy. He's awkward. He's quiet. What can he do? Just stop being so mean. My dad's like, being mean? Why did you even bring this guy over? Oh my God, right? I could barely watch this, and Kayla couldn't either. Because she just grabs Dominic's hand and goes, this is why I never bring boys home, and walks out of there. But my parents were relentless. They didn't even bat an eye when those two left. They start talking shit. They go, see, that boy already ruined our girl. Watch her never come back home because of him. And they were not wrong. Because over the next 6 months, we don't see Kayla once. She doesn't even call. She doesn't even text. And every time I see my parents for that weekly dinner, the conversation would be the same thing. Dominic sucks. Dominic is this. Dominic is that. And we really thought this would just be the new norm. Until a couple of days ago, where all our minds were blown. Because this family dinner, it was me, my mom, and dad all alone again. Sipping iced tea on the front porch as the stew my mom made was cooking. And they're doing their usual thing. Talking shit about Dominic. And they're going on and on and on till they shut up. Because we see this black Lamborghini Urus pull up in front of our house. My dad goes, we never see any of those around our neighborhood. Mom was like, yeah, who could that be? And we got our answer right away. Because we see my sister come out of that passenger side looking beautiful with a red Chanel purse we've never seen before. And from the driver, I'm like, Mom, who's that? She goes, I don't know, I've never seen that man before, right? This man had like a Rolex on, nice haircut, Tom Ford glasses, and a nice fitted navy blue suit. My sister starts going, hey guys, I missed you. Have you said hi to Dominic yet? All of our jaws were on the ground. My dad goes, that's Dominic? She goes, yeah. I mean, it's been a little bit of time, but don't act so surprised. But what shocked us all was the Dominic that we knew, who was mute and couldn't look anyone in the eyes, takes off his sunglasses. Goes, I missed you guys. Come on, give me a big hug. Long time no see. My parents are just looking at each other like, what? But this night was only getting started. Because my mom takes a good look at Kayla. She goes, well, honey, where did you get this beautiful bag? He goes, Dominic actually got it for me. Dom was like, yeah, business has been doing pretty well. But enough about me. Should we go inside? Yeah, we should go inside because I needed to know everything. But before I could get my answers, we start eating dinner. And my dad's like, so Dominic, business is doing well, huh? Dom was like, yeah, it's happened a lot faster than I thought. I just connected with some investors. Business started booming. And I even started doing like ads myself on camera, all of it. I was like, really? He was, yeah, it's been great. And now I can spoil Kayla as much as I want. My mom's eyes are like this, right? And Kayla is just smiling ear to ear like I told you so. But I grabbed her arm, pulled her out of that table. I go, Kayla, what happened to Dominic? Because this wasn't the guy I knew before. She was, Jackie, way more than you ever could think. Because Dominic even shocked me too. I go, what do you mean? She goes, well, after that last dinner, Dominic was crushed. He talked to me even less than he normally did, shut himself in his room for hours on end. I was honestly worried we were going to break up because this lasted for like a month until one day he burst out of that room so excited. He's going, Kayla, I figured it out. I figured out what's going to fix all my problems. And he told me the craziest thing. He was like, well, clearly, I don't know how to talk to people. I get so nervous. I don't have the confidence to say the things I actually want to say. But I think this might help me. Pulled out his phone and showed me this app on it called Gleam, Gleam. He goes, baby, this has exercises to help me network, how to make friends, how to even talk to parents so I can talk to anyone. You'll see. This is what will change me. And Jackie, it did. Because I started hearing him talking to these investors in meetings and him on camera showing off his products. I've never heard him speak like that in my life with that much confidence in himself. And I mean, clearly it worked. Because look, I see my mom and Dominic in his brand new car smiling and laughing, right? I could have been more proud of him and happy for my sister. And as we're watching this happy moment, we hear my mom start that engine of that brand new Lambo, start driving off, and we hear a boom.